Wynonna Earp. I think I heard someone mentioning that this comic existed a while back, but I don't know anything about it. I'm assuming it's a Western. No idea if it's a gender swap of Wyatt Earp or if Wynonna is a relative, like Wyatt's sister or something. But hey, Westerns can be fun, so I'm gonna check it out. Okay, it's not a Western. It's a modern day. Wynonna Earp is a U.S. Marshal, and she hunts vampires and zombies and werewolves and stuff. Okay, it's fine. It starts out with Wynonna in a building of some sort, expositioning away, talking about who she is and where she comes from and the problems she has with life and at work and things like that. And it turns out she's uh, kind of standing on the chest of a zombie. Both of its arms have been cut off, and she has a shotgun pointed at its head. And she says, "You know, thanks for listening to me. You're a great listener. It feels good to get this off of my chest." And then she shoots it in the face. But the panel before she shoots it, the zombie has not a look of fear on its face, but a look of just, "You're a jerk, and I don't like you." Uh, I love the expression on the zombie's face. He's just really annoyed. um, and so she walks out to where the rest of the cops and stuff are, and she's covered in zombie gore, and she's getting it all over the place. And her superior's chewing her out, and she gets into his car, and she's tracking blood all over the place. And that was kind of funny. So I was kind of immediately on board. The zombie's annoyed face is what really got me at first. And then I completely lost interest because it's just not very interesting and the characters are boring. Wynonna is I just want to shoot things. Granted, there are only 2 issues available for me to read. I'm sure we get more in depth into the characters later, but it wasn't really. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just, I didn't care for it much. It's also, it has a lot of puns in it, which are really, really terrible. Puns and references, and they're so bad I can't even remember what any of them are. I blocked them out. The story, the first issue ends with a afterword by the author who talks about a set visit to the Wynonna Earp television show, which I didn't know was a thing, but I don't watch TV, so it's not too surprising. Don't know if it's a show that has already come out or is in production. I don't know. Which means, and I looked up and confirmed, that this isn't the first Wynonna Earp series. This is actually the new Wynonna Earp series. So apparently there was so there is an older series. It wasn't really to my taste. Oh well. See you tomorrow.